Alrighty, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Thursday, February 8th. It is set by Paul. We'll see if that is important later. All right, a long one here, 2 words. Institution in Blender question mark. So I presume it's going to be some kind of institution that somehow suggests a Blender, something company, society. No, not getting that. Some distance into is it Palmyra or Palmyra? Fallujah the other way. All right, I think the way those two names are put together immediately made me think of a hidden clue, and the other way we read backwards afar, which means some distance. All right, upside down person in bondage, secured by that woman's brace. That's an awful lot of verbiage for 7 letters. I wonder if it could mean brace, upside down. There's also 2 indications of one word going inside another. So an upside down person could be man backwards, inside bondage, but then that in turn is secured by that woman, would be either she or her. Of course, it could also be an upside down person. What is an upside down person mean? An Aussie? That woman's brace. Oh, brace can be a pair of things. Bondage secured by that woman's brace. No, not getting it. Now these two go together. Concern after extreme anxiety voiced, in need of a safe landing place. I think it's going to be a landing place, perhaps, maybe safe landing place. Some kind of airstrip. Well, strip would fit the first word, but concern. No, I don't get that. Let's go back to the acrosses. Oh, this one goes with, ooh, look at that. This is a bit of a marathon here. I don't think I've ever seen a clue take up so many lines, but of course it's a lot of letters. Pop star, I bet, okay, playing. So that makes me think part of it is an anagram of pop star, I bet, okay. End of tune, note in second track, and first following. Every piece here in song. So I presume it's going to be the name of a song. So I wonder if it's going to start with pop star, I bet, okay, anagrammed. And then end of tune would be another E. So what would it be? I mean, we do have an I or an A. I do like to be beside the seaside. How did that come to that? Just like came out. I suppose I do. Oh my goodness. Well, let me put it in and see if I can work out. Oh, I do like to be, excuse me, beside the seaside. Well, I can see we do have a lot of the letters of pop star. I bet okay, but we also need a D and oh, we need another. Oh, we have two P's. Oh, so maybe it's not. Oh no, here it is. It's not an anagram. It's pop star is an idol. I, and then it's bet okay playing, which is Ketobe. All right, I think. I bet okay is 6 letters. I know I, and then oh, just bet okay. Oh, and then sorry, that only takes us to B. Then we have the E, which is the end of June. Then a note in second track. I think the second track is a B-side. Yes, and they've put an E, which is a note, inside the B-side, and the first is following every piece here. So there's the A side, which follows these, which is every piece here. Oh my goodness. Well, um, that is just inspired that I thought of I do like to be beside the seaside without even knowing why. Because that's going to give us lots of letters. And yeah, if I hadn't got that, I think this might have been very tough. I'm going to go on with the acrosses and then we'll come back and look at the letters we got. I don't think we got anything terribly useful, and I don't think we got any starters, unfortunately. All right, seller with express service. Well, I immediately think of AliExpress as a website that sells things, but express service. Oh, so it could be a word, short word for a seller. Express could be say, and the whole thing means service, which of course could also be a religious server. No, I'm going to need some letters for that. A little water I required in relaxation before work. Well, I'm just thinking work is often opus or op, and when I see a little water, I'm thinking of a raindrop. So I wonder if it could be a little water, could be the definition. I required in, oh, yes. So R and R is rest and, is it rest and relaxation? And you put an I inside it. All right. Registered arrival, listening to the hubbub in Prague, say. Well, Prague makes me think of Czech, and registered. Oh, you registered your arrival at a hotel you checked in, which sounds like check din, D-I-N. All right. So far, not too bad. A knob in drawer currently. I presume it. Oh, currently with the question mark. Is this going to be something to do with electricity? I don't know what a knob. A drawer could be an artist. No. A quote recalled by the way, passionless. A quote recalled by the way. I think it's going to mean passionless and a word like apathetic or anemic. No, anemic is too short, but apathetic. I don't know if it's exactly passionless, but now how do we get a quote recalled? I suppose must be something written backwards. Yes. So the way is a path. I was thinking it was going to be ST or RD, but it's a path. And then it's cite, to quote somebody, is to cite them, which is recalled. All right, appear. I'm going to take a break actually and sip my coffee. Oh, that's nice coffee. Appear just if seamer proves unreliable. Well, appear could be seem, even though we have SEAM. Oh, could it be an anagram of if seamer, it proves unreliable, meaning you have to anagram it? So if we take that E, we have an A left over. Seem fair? Oh, appear just. Yeah, I don't like it that the word seamer is part of the anagram fodder and we have to find seam. I don't know, maybe that's just me. It'll be interesting to see if any commenters mention it over on 15 squared. All right. Well, we may as well carry on with the crosses. Aussie crook having fed prisoner, one's stuffed. Now, what was the name of the people who were sent to Australia instead of being sent to prison? I don't know, is there a name for those? Or is there an Australian slang term? Oh, because crook, of course, is an Australian slang term for bad. Me leg is crook. Oh, or could it be an Aussie? Maybe is the definition. No, I think probably one is stuffed might be the definition. Having fed prisoner. Well, a con, I think, can be a prisoner or a lag. But could it be C? There's a capon, isn't there? But that's just 5 letters. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Oh, and it's 20 down is unlikely to end in C. All right, vessel drained, did you say? So I suppose it's a homophone for a word that means drained, and it means a vessel. Well, we had ship yesterday, and ship fits, but drained ship, no. No, I'm not getting that. I think I need the first letter. Collectively, nothing more to say. I'm thinking of something like all done. That might means I'm finished, say all something, but then they could also mean collectively. There is the question mark, so it sounds like it's going to be a bit of a stretch. Currency banked by my lord. So I'm thinking that we put a currency inside of my and we get a lord. Is it the name of a lord like Lord Coe yesterday, who I have heard of, but I can't think of one. Malarkey, Mahoney. No, let's clear those out. All right, let's go to the Downs. All right, let's just think of words that could fit in here. I presume it ends TH or maybe TCH, NCH, RCH. Upside down person. Oh, I'm thinking now maybe all of the wordplay is upside down. And so it's going to mean a brace. And therefore maybe, oops, I meant to put an E there. So maybe her is outside it, that woman. And then inside, we're going to have a person in bondage. Oh, which could be a serf. Refresh. Wow. I think, I only know it as an adjective, bracing, like the Sierra was bracing. I never really thought of the meaning of it. In fact, that's really all I can think of is sea air, morning air, the cold can be bracing. I never thought of it as refreshing. Anyway, I'm fairly confident about that one. Now, our concern after extreme, I don't have any new letters for that, so I'm going to move on. TV as a gift delivered. TV as a gift. What is other short? I don't think it's an anagram. We have the T from TV, but there's no E's in the wordplay until delivered. The box, telly. Oh, a set, I think, a TV set. Delivered. Oh, it's as a gift, it's free. Set free. You've been delivered. All right. Peak, overlooked in country, somewhere in SW Europe. Is it going to be, well, they want us to think it's a mountain peak, but I wonder if it could be just a metaphorical peak. But what does overlooked mean? Is that a wordplay or a charade word? In countries somewhere in Southwest, is it Southwest Europe or is it S and W? No, I don't have that. Villa say, team in conference having missed the first half. Team in conference. They want us to think of Aston Villa, but I think it might just be a generic term for a building, and I'm thinking residence. fits. I don't have the wordplay yet, but your residence could be a villa if you're lucky. So team is a side, which is in RENCE, which is conference missing its first half. All right, broadcast indicated. So that could be a homophone of indicated. Might, oh, maybe might is a homophone too. In giant chestnut tree. Oh, giant might be part of the wordplay. Is it just a chestnut tree? I may have to resort to Wikipedia to see what chestnut tree could be. What else is in that family? I'm not thinking of anything. All right, how about ogre I repeated, messed with Peg in children's rhyme. Well, I'm immediately thinking Georgie Porgy is a children's rhyme, and I can see we're going to have two anagrams of OGREI, and they're going to be repeated and messed with, and then with PEG as well. Georgie. I hated Georgie Porgy when I was a little boy. I think it was all the kissing girls part. I was too young for that. Georgie Porgy. Anyway, curve about me, soft ultimately, French food. So I presume it's going to be some French food and camembert. I think camber. Yes. ERT. Sorry, I can't talk and type at the same time, apparently. So I think it's camber about me. And I think B is soft. Oh, no, soft. Oh, they're soft ultimately. Oh yeah, so it's just cam oh sorry, CA and then this M. That always trips me up when the same letter is in the rest of the word as in the inner thing, but there's the me and then soft ultimately, like camembert. Cam and collected announcement of educational establishment in Acne. So I presume we're going to have to drop an H for this. Announcement of educational establishment in Acne. Let me sip my coffee and think about that. Nothing is coming to me. High school is the only H educational establishment that's coming to me. Oh, maybe it's something, a specific one. I can only think of Harvard, but there is a British one beginning with public school, not Eton. But I can't even think of a hyphenated phrase for cam and collected. Ice. Oh, I said high school. I think it is ice cool. I don't know is that a well-known expression, ice school? And meaning cam and collect. Well, I suppose it would, but I just don't know if that's an actual phrase. All right, fifth shirt and jumper say. Well, the fifth letter of shirt is a T, and jumper. So maybe it's an and lit that out of the word play you get something that would include shirts and jumpers, like I don't know, something, a top. No, not getting it. All right, how about World War I nurse lifting some from hell, evacuated? Oh, what is the nurse? I want to say Cabell, Carell. Let's see if I can work it out from the wordplay. Hell evacuated would be H and L, and lifting some suggests something is raised up. No, I think I'm going to have to Google the name of that. Oh, Cavell. Yes, I think actually it might be hidden. Yes. Yeah, so you lift some from hell evacuated. So it is Cavell. I think she was, wasn't she shot by the Germans? Or maybe I'm misremembering. All right, final down. Bloomer in this setter, short of a failing. So I think it's going to be a flower. This setter is Paul, but it could also just be me or I. Short of a failing. Maybe it is a word for a failing, and you drop either I or me. A bloomer. Aster, daisy. No. All right, let's try collectively. Yes, so all told, nothing more to say. So I was on the right lines with that. I just needed that, the T and the L. Aussie crook. No, I think I had that O before, so nothing new there. Concern after extreme anxiety, voiced in need of a safe landing place. So that second word is quite restricted. I can't think of anything that fits Sigma. Don't think it's that. Let me pause and think. Well, I was thinking of words ILM or IRM. I thought of firm, to do with a concern, could be a firm. And then I thought of terra firma, and people are always very happy sometimes to land on terra firma. But so I think concern might be firm after extreme anxiety voiced. So of course this is the old non-rhotic, or rhotic R, I should say, terror, terra, and then it's in need of a final A. So I think that is right, but I always object to that missing R. Just doesn't come naturally to me. Ooh, so now our institution in a blender is starting to fill in. Oh, it must be British. British something. I don't know what in blender would mean. No, no idea. Seller with express service. Oh, a rep can be a seller for a company, an agent. And I suppose air mail, express mail, and repair can be a service. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I am now past the 30-minute mark. So I'm going to use the check this. It is correct. All right. A knob in drawer currently. A knob in. No, not getting that one. Let me pause and look up chestnut tree and see if I find anything on that. No, I'm not finding any other than it's, I think, related to beech trees, but I did remember, of course, a chestnut can be an old joke, which actually old joke fits. And the word giant. No, I think I'm going to give up on this one. So let's reveal it and see what it is. Oh, a redwood. Well, that is a giant, I suppose. And so it is a homophone of indicated is red. I suppose as in all the signs indicated they all read something. I don't know about red for indicated. I can see wood for might. I was thinking of the wrong kind of might, which of course was the setter's intention, but I would, in a giant chestnut tree. Oh, okay. Ooh, so now, if it is British something, what could it end in? R-A-R-Y? No, I'm going to reveal this one. Oh my goodness, the British Library. Now, why is that? Oh my goodness. Is it book lender? If it is, I think that's very unfair, but I should have thought of library I even said R-A-R-Y, but failed to think of library. Oh my goodness. Is it book lender? That is very tough. All right, our peak overlooked in country. Oh, well, Iberia, of course, is Southwest Europe. So, peak overlooked in country. Somewhere in Western. So I think it's peak overlooked in country. I don't know if overlooked might be an indicator of something being reversed. We do have air and EBI, but I don't see something in a country. No, we're going to have to get 15 squared to explain that to us. Now, how about a knob in drawer currently? Drawer currently. No, I'm going to reveal this one. Anode. Oh, so I think A is A and node is a knob. I suppose, is that in botany, a node on a tree could be a knob. and then it draws current, the anode and the diode. Wow, that's very tough. All right, fifth shirt and jumper, say, what's a jumper leap? No, I'm going to reveal this one too. Top gear. So it's fifth is an example, I suppose, would be your top gear, and shirt and jumper are gear that you wear on your top, so they're top gear. Yikes. All right, how about my Aussie crook? Having fed prisoner, one's stuffed. Possum. One's stuffed. No, I'm going to reveal that. Pillow is stuffed. Okay. Aussie. Oh, so crook is, I suppose, Aussie slang for ill, which has fed. Oh, POW. I didn't think of that as a short synonym for a prisoner. Okay, that's a new one I can put in my quiver. Pillow and one stuffed. Very loose definition of the answer, but that's what you get some days. All right, our flower now begins with L. This setter short of a failing. I'm going to try lilac. Let's check it. No. What's some other bloomer? Lily with two L's. Now let's reveal it. Lupin. In this setter, short of a failing. This setter. Oh, so I can see. Oh, it's in, and then Paul, which is short of A, and that is all failing or being anagrammed. Wow. Tricky. Vessel drained, did you say? Let me pause and think about a vessel. Of course, a pail. If you look pale, you've drained of blood. And then currency banked by my lord. So it's not banked by my and lord. No, I'm going to reveal that one. Oh, a grandee is a lord, I suppose, a member of the peerage or the aristocracy. So what is, let's see, currency banked by my, no, I don't get that. So that's one we'll have to look at 15 squared. Let me check all. Everything else seems to be correct, so let's hop over. All right, today's blog is by Menehi. Enjoyable solve, made a bit quicker by getting the very long clue early on. Well, I got it early on, but it didn't help me. Blender becomes B. Lender, so British is B. Oh, and library is a lender. Okay, so I like it even less now. let's see. Afar, I got that. I wanted to see 29. Grandi. Oh, the rand as the currency, and it's banked by G as in my. Oh, boy, I need to get a list of all of those my type of exclamations. Then in the Downs, I wanted to see. Ah, peak is overlooked in country, so you have to think of Liberia and remove its first letter. So overlooked means removed. All right. And then, oh, I wanted to see redwood. Yeah, red as in showed or displayed. Okay, the clock red indicated. That does seem very loose to me. I think I got the others. All right, let's see. Oh, here's Jeff down under. He was unaware that crook was unique to it. Didn't know that. Okay. Look up Nurse Cavill. Most convoluted clue. Draw, yes. Even this balmy bastard has heard it. Okay. Wow. A song written in 1907. I do like to be beside the seaside. Paul written all over. I have not been playing these long enough to where I know the styles of the different setters. They're all equally fiendish to me. Yeah, failed to parse redwood. Yeah, point the British Library itself is not a lender, but I think it's the wordplay. A library in general is a lender. All right, well, that's enough about that. That was tough, but had to reveal quite a few at the end there, but we made it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.